The band now saying in light of yesterday's developments, they will honour their invitation to perform. The new festival board issued an apology to Dr Abdul Fattah, which she's accepted. She's also thanked Pulp for their solidarity in using their platform for justice. Research has found many victims of workplace sexual harassment avoid reporting incidents despite recent law reforms. A Flinders University study shows only 1 in 5 people speak up, with many feeling the emotional toll and career risks outweighed the benefits of reporting. Research lead Dr Annabelle Neal says fear of backlash is continuing to silence workers.
They either feared or actually experienced negative repercussions from that. Some chose to quit because they were so ostracised as a result of reporting, passed over for promotions, or they lost contact with a number of colleagues.
And 4 astronauts medically evacuated from the International Space Station have landed safely back on Earth. One member of the group required medical treatment, but their ailment is yet to be disclosed. NASA's Jared Isaacman says the group's in good spirits.
All crew members right now are they're safe. They're in good spirits. They're going through the standard post-splashdown medical check.
Now turning to 5AA sport, Alex de Minaur insists he's not letting the Australian Open draw worry him. The Aussie faces former Australian Open semi-finalist Matteo Berrettini in the opening round. De Minaur says it's an opportunity to start strong.
I'm looking forward to it, and it basically just means that I'm going to have to be firing from the word go. We've had some good matches in the past, so yeah, hopefully I'll be ready for it.
Well, Kim Birrell has been knocked out of the Adelaide International in straight sets. 6 years after turning St Kilda down, Dylan Shiel has joined the club's coaching ranks. He'll predominantly work with the midfield group. The 234 gamers excited for a new start, but couldn't resist a parting shot at former club Essendon.
You know, a big part of the decision to want to do this was to work with, really good people, and they have that here at St Kilda, that's for sure.
Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon, road closures in the city for the Tour Down Under around Victoria Square. The Village is open today, which is exciting. Kensington Park still fixing up that burst watermain in Kennington Road near Dudley Road, and in the hills at Basket Range. Urgent Council Works, Lobethal Road near Range Road. Busy South Road, Edwardstown. Slow Main North Road at Enfield with a camera. Adams Road at Craigmore. Get Australia's best-selling vehicle 3 years in a row with 3K of select Ford Ranger models at participating Ford dealers. Based on VFAX data, see Ford.com.au for full terms. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
To the weather, partly cloudy 26, sunny tomorrow 30, up to 35 on Sunday and 27 for Monday. Right now 22 on 5AA, always Adelaide.
I'm Alice Monfries. Tonight, a grieving mother calls for urgent change following the overdose death of her daughter. The clean-up from the flooding emergency on the Great Ocean Road. Why Venezuela's opposition leader presented Donald Trump with her Nobel Peace Prize. And Alex de Minaur lifts the lid on his horror draw at the Oz Open. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 Now.
Shane from Drummond Golf, you've been busy turning good golfers into great golfers.
We certainly have, Rowie. We have the best gear for golfers at all levels. And with the price match guarantee, you know you'll get the best for less.
And you'll improve their game with Mini Golf Max, big swing simulators and My Match Expert fitting. You've helped me, Shane. I shot over 200 metres the other day.
What, in the right direction, Timmy?
That's the next lesson, boys.
Lift your game with Drummond Golf, Australia's biggest golf retailer.
All right, what's new today?
In his podcast, The Mentor, Mark Boris is the best company as he sits down to share life lessons from business owners and entrepreneurs. Mark takes you out of the boardroom into the real world to talk shop with those who know the game inside and out.
You've got to make yourself valuable. Be good at something and make sure you publish it.
Note to self, download the Mentor podcast.
So keep good company with The Mentor, your bringer of real-world business wisdom, on the 5AA Player app.
When you've been around for over a century, you know a thing or two. And South Australian Business Chamber and Ray White have almost 300 years between them. So when an alliance is formed between South Australian Business Chamber and Ray White Business Sales SA, all that experience flows to you. This ensures you're in top shape, whether you're buying, selling, or somewhere in between. Touch base with the experts. Search Ray White Business Sales SA Proudly partnered with South Australian Business Chamber.
Some milk on our shelves travels further than you do on holiday. Not milk from FIVEAA Milk Company. Our milk is proudly homegrown, home bottled and delivered straight from the rolling paddocks of South Australia's FIVEAA Peninsula. Freshness isn't a buzzword for us. We live and breathe it 24 hours a day. When you buy from FIVEAA Milk Company, you're supporting our incredible farming families and doing SA proud. Look for FIVEAA Milk Company in your supermarket.
If you've ever wondered what the extra stands for in Physio Extra, that's easy.
Extra everything. Extra time with every appointment.
Extra care with a genuine hands-on approach to healing.
Extra expertise. Extra treatment options.
Extra appointments with same-day treatments available. Extra convenient because we have 6 Physio Extra locations around Adelaide. That's right, 6.
It's the extra in Physio Extra that makes all the difference. Visit physioextra.com for your nearest location or call for a same-day appointment.
It's hard to trust someone with your property when they've never even set foot in it. Keep your property clean, safe and running smoothly with a local. Servicing SA Cleaning and Facility Solutions are a homegrown South Aussie business across a full range of facility services, from cleaning to maintenance, from pest control to security. Servicing SA has your commercial, retail or community facility covered. Affordable, reliable and 100% local. That's Servicing SA. Find out more at servicingsa.com.au.
Stay informed, get involved. 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Summer Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It is 9 minutes past 3 here until 4 o'clock. You can tune into the 5AA Complete Care live stream. That is complete with a K. Sam Tugwell and Scott Camporali are in after 4 o'clock. Before 4 o'clock, we'll chat to Stacey Lee, who will be back on Monday. The 12th season, yes, I said the 12th season of the Australian version of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, starts on Sunday night on Channel 10 and 10 Play. Host, comedian, Lady Jomo, Julia Morris joins me now. Hello, Julia. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh, my gosh, it is my complete pleasure. And I've got to be honest with you, I answer to anything at this point.
Okay, well, no, but it'll all be nice, promise me. Hey, Julia, 12 years, that is completely scary because I've watched every season. Does it feel like 12 years for you?
I'm not sure that it does feel like 12 years. When we are up in our beautiful bush town in South Africa, up near the Kruger National Park, there is a sense of family that we have. That, you know, every year that's the time we return and get to see our South African friends, because certainly in those first few years, both the Australian crew and the South African crew literally became family. Yeah. And with this show, there's quite a few people who are with us in Series 1. Yeah. So if you love that sort of pace and you love laughing really hard and you love feeling urgent for 6 weeks, this is definitely the job for you.
I think we need it. Why do you think audiences love the show? I can't even explain to you, Julia, why I do. Maybe because you're sort of seeing these celebs who us plebs view them as having a perfect life and lots of money and all these opportunities. And when they're sort of put in such a vulnerable and stripped back situation, it's really nice to see how they act. And generally they're actually very good.
Oh, I tell you what, one of the things that I really enjoy is when celebrities announce, or when they are announced at 7 o'clock on this Sunday night, there will be some like young people who are like, who's that? There'll be some older people thinking, oh, God, you can't count that as a celebrity. But the very special mix of this show, and you will know, having watched it for 11 years already, is that it's about getting to know who they are with all those things stripped back. And I think we often get fooled with celebrities having these lives, because that's what everybody sells on the internet. I'm not, I mean, I love to take a photograph of myself right now. I don't think the hair's been washed in 4 days. And I'm kind of thinking, right, like what other work do I have to kind of gather together? So most working, I will use the word celebrities, don't work, don't eat. Yeah. I don't know anyone in Australia that would be like, I'm so wealthy, I can just go on a holiday whenever I want. Yeah. Like, we don't earn that sort of money in Australia. But life does look a lot easier. I think people think that if you are well known, that makes life very easy because you're getting all of that validation all the time, but you're not. You're getting the amount of hate as you are as validation.
Yeah.
So I like the idea of people not knowing who people are, and then, like, sometimes a celebrity can come in and I will then have to really brush up on who they are and what they've done, and all of a sudden they could become my favourite human in this whole wide world.
Yeah.
That definitely happens with quite a few celebrities this year where I'm just like, oh, my God, I love you. What's happening?
And at the end of the day, this is for charity, and there's not many shows around it that do it for charity.
Look, and that really drives our celebrities, and I think on those days when they are just like, what have I done? Now, day 3 is often a day like that. Between day 2 and day 3, they've had the big jump in, they've had the big adrenaline, they've been preparing and travelling and wondering what it's going to be like, and the anxiety of just, you know, being a bit scared of what's coming. And so, you know, the celebrities had this moment about, I feel like it's the end of day 2 where they get this look on their faces, and as the detox starts, and they look like they're thinking, I have made a terrible mistake.
Yes.
Because no one is used to the stillness. In actual fact, it's the stillness that is the hardest part of the jungle. No phone, no access to your person or to your people that you ring and just go, can you believe that was so hard for me today? Yeah. There's just you and your self-control.
Yeah.
In a particularly, arid environment where all of a sudden your entire life is in control of someone else. How much you eat, what you eat, when you get it, you know. If there's somebody annoying me, I'll remove myself. There's no chance to do that in the jungle. So there's so many different attacks on the nervous system, I think, for the celebrities, and they just join together and they try hard. I can never believe how tight they are as a group working for each other. It's very quickly that they, you know, are like, I need to earn for the team because such and such is hungry.
Yeah. Chatting to hostess.
I'd be like, you know what, I'm not eating that. I don't even know that person very well.
Yeah, I know.
They sound like they did something wrong in 1973. So am I going to go the extra mile? Maybe not.
We're chatting to hostess with the mostest, Julia Morris. New show, new celebrities. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out Here starts on Sunday.
You're right, a new show, because we've changed so many little bits and pieces without the live element of our show. But now we're asking our celebs to choose each other for their trials, and that causes some really interesting contention.
Right.
It shows up some people who don't quite get that that's the format asking. It's not the person just deciding you need to go for the hardest trial of the year. It's actually the format.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
I think so too. And, of course, we always get a smattering of celebrities who have never seen the show before because they don't want to freak themselves out and cancel.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's quite a smart idea, isn't it?
I mean, you know, all the best. I mean, just get into some due diligence and, you know, you should be pretty right.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. But Julia Morris, on your social media pages of I'm a Celebrity, you've put up elements into one photo of the new cast. So maybe an eyebrow of one, lips of one, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh.
Julia, I can't pick one. Can you please tell me every cast member?
Yes. So, okay, I'm the first person to go in. No. I mean, if you're starting with Luke.
Yeah, so tell us who Luke is.
Oh, so Luke Bateman is a young person who I started following on Instagram about maybe a year and a half ago. He is a country boy. He played rugby league in Brisbane for a little while, but he is such a departure from what I would normally associate with football, and he's an avid reader, and he is first for reading online. I mean, it certainly helps that he's an incredibly handsome young person. I tried not to notice. No, I did. I put my back into it. I'm like, I just have to look at the sky. But he was raised by a single mum, and he's one of these men I feel like I have been pontificating is coming.
Yeah, right.
who solo parented some incredible young people, and particularly raising men who got to hear, who got to be raised with a female perspective of kindness, respect, of how we treat people. This is what we do. He seems like a young man that is, very open about his mistakes that do help other people. He's not all just trying to make it look all flash. He's definitely got the substance. So he is such an interesting person for us if you haven't been familiar with his work, it allows you to have a little look over the next couple of days and go, far out. He actually, he is an incredibly well-rounded person, which always happens when I think someone has done the work on themselves, tried to investigate what their foibles of the past is and make changes. And I feel like that he's not trying to be a guiding light for young men. He's just being himself, and I think that is going to be a real hook for him. And I think he's going to be someone that the other celebrities are drawn to because of his, he's a very well thought out, erudite young man, and he's not pushy and he's not splainy. He's not book splainy. He's not lady splainy. He's not trying to teach others while showing how that he's the guy who does it. I feel like there's lots of young men who are like, we've got to treat ladies well, but I'm kind of amazing at it. He's not that. So he is such a wonderful person to start with, because it's also a great reminder. Different generations are not going to know every single celebrity. And I really love that about our show.
Every year there has been an international guest, which I think adds to it, because they sort of come in and like, oh, Australians talk funny and, oh, my God, I'm in the jungle. Is there an international guest this year?
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Oh, yes, there is. Yeah, there is an absolute all-star. And I love that whoever that international guest is, in fact, there's a couple, show us what I think are the really lovely things about our culture. About, the Australian culture of, I guess we are a bit casual in that. I guess we are quite tight on that. There's some things where my friends from overseas will be like, oh, my God, I can't believe you guys are so strict with this and not with that. So it does let us have a little mirror up to our culture and say, hey, that's a really nice quality about our culture in Australia that maybe is not in the UK, is maybe not in the US. So, yes, our international guests definitely.
Okay.
Oh, well, of course, in Series 1, Freddie Flintoff only just got up and won.
Yeah.
So we've had an international win up until now, right? We haven't had another international win.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think so either. Chatting to Julia Morris. The new series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here starts on Channel 10 and 10 Play on Sunday night. We'll come back with more of Julia after
Is your bloated belly making you feel fat and miserable? Introducing new Caruso's Bloaties. Caruso's Bloaties contains peppermint and ginger, which are traditionally used in Western herbal medicine to relieve belly bloating, plus digestive enzymes to help your body digest lactose and fat. So if you're fed up with your bloated belly making you feel fat and miserable, try Caruso's Bloaties today. Caruso's Bloaties is available from leading pharmacies and health stores. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
At MediPedi, we believe in making people feel good from the ground up. Combining the skills of podiatry with the indulgence of beauty therapy, MediPedi is a first-of-its-kind concept. The MediPedi Medical Pedicure is Adelaide's best pedicure. Imagine this. Your feet are expertly treated by a podiatrist, then pampered by a fully trained beauty therapist. The result? Feet that just don't feel great, they look fantastic too. With 4 Adelaide locations, including the new North Adelaide Clinic, book now at medipediclinics.com.au. MediPedi. Feel good from the ground up.
Cup of tea, dear? The kettle's on. Would you like a cup of tea, love? Cup of tea, dear.
What? If you're concerned about hearing loss for a loved one, book an appointment with Can Do Hearing. CanDoHearing.com.au. That sounds better.
Hi, Malcolm Blight here for Knowles Caravans, home of Island Star. For over 50 years, they've had the best selection of new vans, or they can custom build one in just 10 to 12 weeks. Or look around at 100 second-hand vans, perfect for travelling around our beautiful country, or if you need an extra room at home, subject to council approvals.
Caravans, Knowles Caravans, Knowles Caravans, Knowles Caravans.
Knowles Caravans, 561 Salisbury Highway, Greenfields, opposite Mawson Lakes. You'll love the way they do business.
5AA Summer Afternoons with Angie McBride.
Julia Morris is on the line. New season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here starts on Sunday night. Co-host Robert Irwin, he's recently won the trophy on Dancing with the Stars USA and been doing the Bonds commercials. Have you got the turtleneck ready if he keeps wanting to take his shirt off?
Look, whatever he's willing to do for conservation, I just think you go get him. Look, when I was 21, absolutely no one wanted me to take my shirt off.
No.
Not a solitary soul. And so I know that will have pushed Robert so far beyond his comfort zone, even though he's kind of in snaps and smiling and, but it doesn't matter who you are or if you work out or whatever, being in your undies and having photos, I imagine it's pretty full on. And also that, all of the chatter around those stints. But guess what? The most fascinating thing about how far that he will go to generate, the message of conservation, we're still talking about him.
But the thing is, and I was worried when Dr. Chris Brown left, but Robert's fit in really well, and I think that's got a lot to do with you, Julia. Because
the old lady.
No, well, you're obviously easy to work with, and it's lovely to see. And I work on a show, Breakfast on the weekend. My co-host is probably 20 to 30 years older, and you bring that, it's a good dynamic between young and old, isn't it?
I think it definitely is. I don't have enough format worldwide where there is a turning 58-year-old woman standing next to a 21-year-old man without the old, boring approach overtone.
Yeah.
Robert and I don't have that friendship. We've sort of known each other too long. Dr. Chris and I didn't know each other when we started working together. And one of the real old school kind of, theatre training ways is to start with a bit of like a flirt. And, so my rhythm with Dr. Ben grew up out of that. Started with that mad flirt or, aren't you just a big, handsome square block? And his humour allowed for there to be dual co-hosting, not just one funny person, one grown-up person. So the die was set. So by the time Robert came, we knew we had very, very similar rhythms to the way our humour works, even though my subject matter is different.
Yeah.
And so, I think the two of us, we knew from the second he walked on set when we had a pre-read-through to see, a camera test to see if that was going to be an option. And so it was not only an option, he was the only choice.
Yeah.
There was lots of fantastic people who came through and could have done the job and would have been amazing, and added their flavour. But there's something in this new generation. That's how I go, Grandma. Look, there's something in a person who's 21 who's very much got their stuff together.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like that's inspiring just by being.
Yes, it is. We so look forward to watching it Sunday night, Channel 10 and 10 Play. You've done so much in your career, acting, writing, comedy, hosting, and you'll be appearing on the upcoming series, Ursula Carlson's comedy sketch show. Is there something that you'd love to do in your career which you haven't yet?
Yes, pay off the house.
yeah, that's a good one.
That's the good fun thing about a divorce halfway through your life where you're like,
Yeah.
I haven't paid off the house at all. I really, really, really loved doing House Husbands when I did the 5 years on that drama while I'm still raising my women, as in my children.
Yes.
So that there just has to be I'll go away and do an intense job like The Jungle, but that gives me then maybe a month at home where nothing's happening and I am just school drop-off and my children aren't at school, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
drop off to little events or picking their people up from parties at 2 a.m. Yeah, just doing the usual.
Yeah.
So it gives me this incredibly semi-retired, luxurious life I can go, okay, well, I don't need to go and earn all year for what? To put flooring in the garage? Has everybody lost their minds? So I think you definitely come to a part where you're like, I don't need all the jobs. I did for a long time. I lived in a real urgent place where I'm like, oh, my God, maybe work is not going to come. And I know he really relates to that because I've heard him speak about it a number of times where you're like, take every job because you don't know when it's going to fall over. I mean, probably for our age group, it's more a case of take every job before you get cancelled.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing about having a job every year. We've seen you go through a lot of stuff, like you said, your divorce and all sorts, but you're looking fabulous and you do it so very well.
I finally got an ADHD diagnosis last year? And then I got myself a sort of medication plan, and I feel like I'm about to have a second half of my life. The other half of my life felt like being on in a ghost train or something. Yeah. Now life feels really chosen and a lot more pleasurable moments, and I think that's important. As you're hurtling through your 50s, it's like, how do I want to do this next part of my life? Because who knows, as we know, time is ticking and that day lies that we don't know about. So, like, oh, my God, how do I motivate myself to be like other people and do that, every day should be lived like it's a day you're never going to get to live again. I'm like, oh, God, I can barely get out of bed, but all right, let's try.
Oh, well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you for being generous with your time. And I do really mean I am a fan of the show, and when I have spoken about the show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, listeners love it too. So we look forward to the celebrities. Don't look so forward to the food challenges. I do have to turn away in those moments, but...
or eat something yummy that you love. It doesn't matter what they're doing. And then I turn the volume down on the hurling.
Yeah.
And but I don't know whether hand on heart I can guarantee you, but I feel like my hand is on my heart when I say I'm pretty sure this may be your favourite series yet.
All right. I'll report back. So it starts Sunday night.
I love it. Yes, please.
Channel 10.
Will you
10
do so?
Yeah, I will. I'll let Michael know.
Let's speak again just before the finale. Can we do that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
100%. Amazing. Right. And then, I won't write down who I think is going to win because obviously we don't know who's won.
No, I know, because it's different this year. You've filmed alternate endings, haven't you? Yeah, interesting.
So the audience get to choose who takes it out, which is absolutely fantastic.
Look, and you might get a little pushback on, but, it's better the show's on because obviously we're all in media. We all have to deal with cost cutting. So I'm just appreciative that the show is on.
What I prefer doing a live show. Live shows take up every last whisper of everything that you have.
Yeah.
And so this was, for me, I loved shooting this way. The main thing that the audience, I would struggle to believe they're going to see much of a difference because there's lots of different elements in the show to make sure that the main thing is someone who can't vote.
Yeah.
But they love being a part of that voting and seeing if the person they chose got chose for the... But now it's in the celebrities' hands.
Yeah.
I feel, even more fair.
Yeah, but I think it probably might cause a little bit of friction as well.
Oh,
yeah.
It is fracas central on a couple of things.
It is. All right, Julia Morris, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here to start Sunday night, and you can catch up on 10 Play as well. Thank you, Julia, and best wishes.
Lots of love and thank you, and I'll speak to you towards the end of the series and we'll compare notes.
For sure. Thank you.
Bye, darling.
Action! Oh, Robert, I'm very much vibing your moves, love.
Thanks, Julia. Hey, how about we give the celebrities something to really sing and dance about?
We love the wildlife, the creepy crawlies in the jungle. Please, let's talk about jungle life. Please, let's talk about things that bite. Talk about celebrities and what we'll do. And all the misery we'll put them through.
Spiders, scorpions, bugs and snakes.
Apples,
maggots and yucky shakes.
No soy lattes or mobile phones. I want some action. Oh, Robert, you're putting the wild into wildlife. We love the wildlife, the creepy crawlies in the jungle. Oh, yeah. All the celebrities, get me out of here.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, I'm Kendall Brettig. A fire at a scrapyard at Greenfields is giving off a lot of smoke. Emergency crews remain at the scene. A man's in custody accused of breaking into the Two Wells post office and stealing parcels. Australian fashion label Sass & Bide is closing its stores and online shop at the end of the month as it takes a break to rebrand. And Tanasi Kokonakis has been forced to withdraw from the Australian Open singles, but he'll still play in the doubles. Partly cloudy and 26, at the moment 22. More news at 4 o'clock on 5AA, Always Adelaide.
Live Golf Adelaide returns to the Grange Golf Course this summer, Feb 12 to 15. See world-class golfers including Bryson DeChambeau, John Ram, Dustin Johnson and Australia's own Cam Smith go head-to-head in 4 days of high-stakes golf, shotgun starts, fan village fun and live music. Get your tickets now from livegolf.com or keep it on 5AA to win your way there. Proudly supported by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
When it comes to reducing pain and rebuilding strength, Kiesa leaves nothing to chance. Our university-qualified health professionals don't just treat problem areas. They design personalised training programs using Swiss-engineered machines unique to Kiesa. These machines safely isolate the affected area, test your strength, and help rebuild your muscles for a stronger, more active and healthier life. Kiesa, building strength with precision in Norwood and Glenelg.
When you're receiving support at home, feeling comfortable with the people who help makes all the difference. You want someone who understands your routines, someone who listens, someone you can connect with. That's why Nurturing Independence takes a personal approach. You're matched with support that suits your life, not a generic plan. It means you'll see familiar faces and receive help that strengthens your independence and your confidence at home. Visit nurturingindependence.com.au.
Keeping things cool is serious business, and for supermarkets, liquor stores, wineries, petrol stations and office buildings, Control Air Australia is the quiet backbone behind it all. Their advanced refrigeration and air conditioning tech cuts energy use, keeps produce fresher for longer and stands up to our toughest summer conditions. Plus, Control Air Australia's large team of technicians means service is fast, often within hours. Control Air Australia, commercial refrigeration and air conditioning, the cool behind South Australia's biggest brands. controlairaaustralia.com.au.
I'm high! Hey, mate.
The Excelsior Hotel has always felt like home. And for seniors, it's always been great value with 20% discount on selected bistro meals. Yep, 20% off. Feeding the whole family? Bring them all Saturday or Sunday for live acoustic music from 5 p.m. And kids eat free. Some conditions apply. The Excelsior Hotel feels like home, but better. You just know it's a Barreau Hotel.
Unique, loyal, fun-loving. That's what we look for in our pals. When you're next spending time with your best friends, don't forget some of the best pals you can have. Parafield Airport Liquor Store has your everyday favourites right through to those hard-to-find products. That's what great pals do. Sam and Jamie from Parafield Airport Liquor Store know every drop on the shelf, so you can always rely on their advice. Parafield Airport Liquor Store. Pals. Next to Roulette's Tavern, Kings Road, Parafield.
Hi, I'm Bronte Manuel from Toop and Toop. A new year brings new beginnings and Adelaide's property market is already alive with opportunity. Dream homes are being listed, offers are being made, and those ready to act are already a step ahead. At Toop and Toop, we don't just open doors. We help you move towards what's next. So if 2026 is your year for change, we're here to help you take the next step with confidence. We've proudly been South Australia's trusted advisors in real estate since 1985. Visit toop.com.au today.
All right, what's new today?
In his podcast, The Mentor, Mark Boris is the best company as he sits down to share life lessons from business owners and entrepreneurs. Listening to Mark's podcast feels like you have a straight-talking professional mentor in your corner.
You got to make yourself valuable. Be good at something and make sure you publish it.
Note to self, download the Mentor podcast.
So keep good company with The Mentor, your bringer of real-world business wisdom, on the FIVEAA Player app.
Healthy soil is the key to a thriving garden. Good soil needs a mix of organic matter, nutrients and biology, all of which you will find in Chock-a-Block, a new super compost from Nutrog. Chock-a-Block is a unique blend of nutrition, microbes and humates with absolutely no green waste, meaning it's consistent all year round. Chock-a-Block, easy to remember, as it's literally chock-a-block full of goodness. Look out for the green and gold bale in your local hardware or garden centre.
Always live. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Summer Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It is 23 minutes to 4. Sam Tugwell, Scott Camperali are in after 4 o'clock with the sports show Complete Care live stream. That's Complete Care with a K. That is up for the next few hours. On Monday, Stacey Lee will be back in the afternoons chair after having a lazy 6 months off. #not, becoming a new mum. Stacey joins me now. You're out having a walk. Hello, Stacey. Thanks so much for your time.
Hi, Angie. I'm so excited. Yeah, just been chilling out. It's a holiday, you know?
I know.
6-month holiday.
Well, you've been off for perhaps just over 6 months. How are you feeling about getting your head back into the intensity of doing a radio show?
I know. It's full on, isn't it? And being on in the afternoons, it'll be good because I can spend my mornings with Molly. But afternoons was like my downtime. Molly would have a nap. Maybe I'd have a little nap with her. So I don't know. Maybe I might pitch to the afternoon audience. Should we do nap hour? Between 3 and 4? No, I'm looking forward to it.
Put some lovely music. There's a couch out there by your desk, so it'll be fine. Just bring it in so the FaceTimers can see it. Do it at 3 o'clock, I reckon. 3 o'clock nap.
Sounds good.
So,
I'm really looking forward to it. I've missed it, and there was a period there in the very early days when we first brought her home where I wasn't consuming any news at all. I mean, even watching TV news at night was hard, or listening to the radio was difficult in the very early days. But I've definitely been consuming a bit more news in recent weeks and months. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it.
So I know you're a fairly new mum. Do you think you've changed? Has motherhood changed you at all in any way?
Yeah, I think it can't help but. It's something totally different. And you know what? I've been reflecting on it a fair bit. I would just like to say I'm sorry to all the mums I know for not really... I don't think you fully understand what mums go through until you go through it yourself. And, even just when I had friends who had babies and I'd message them a few weeks later and say, hi, can I come over and hold the baby? And it's like, no one wants that. And if you are going to come over, bring food with you. Don't expect me to make your coffee for you. Get up and do it yourself. Maybe unpack my dishwasher for me. So I'm sorry to all the mums. I probably wasn't as helpful as I should have been in those early days. And you really do appreciate what mums and dads to a certain extent go through, but especially mums physically, hormonally, mentally. It is a real shift and a massive shift in priorities now too. You've got a whole little person who relies on you wholly and completely, and it's a huge difference. I think it can't help but be totally changed from it.
Yeah. And Stacey, because every time I'd speak to mums, they have mum guilt. How do you think you'll go with that?
I have mum guilt every day for little things. But, at the moment it's little things. I think it will be hard to return to work. I have definitely shed a tear here and there thinking about not being with her every day. I know Molly's hungry cry is different to her tired cry. She's teething at the moment, so I know her teething cry. I know every little spot that she's developed. We're starting solid, so I know every bit of food she's tried and on what day she's tried it all. So it's going to be a shift for both of us. But I'm really, really lucky in that we've got, it sounds a bit cliche to say, but we've got a very supportive village around us. And I'm lucky enough not to have to utilise childcare, so I'll have my mum and my mother-in-law looking after her. So I think that's made the transition back to work a bit easier for me, knowing she's got my mums to look after her and our mums to look after her. So I know she'll be in very safe hands.
Well, years ago, Stacey, when I was producing Amanda Blair, she, for whatever reason, had to bring her baby in and left it out with me, the most non-child person. I'm more of a fluffy child person. And the baby vomited and I was nearly sick. So I may not be any help. I can be emotional support for you if you need to bring little Molly in, but I may not be any help if there's any kind of liquids coming out of anywhere.
So
I
thanks,
apologise in
There's
advance.
always liquids coming out of somewhere, so I wouldn't want to put you through that.
So
I appreciate the support, though.
I can be there. Emotionally, I'll be there. Hey, so, Stacey, you're coming back on Monday for 5AA afternoons. I can't not ask about your beautiful dog, Murray. How's Murray coping now being not the exact centre of attention in the house?
He's actually dealing with it so much better than I thought he would. And Molly is she's getting more mobile now. She's rolling and she's starting to really notice things in her surroundings. So she definitely knows Murray, and every time she sees him, she smiles at him. And if he gets close to her, she started grabbing him a bit, and he is hating that. So in a nice way, he's staying away from her. Because I was a bit worried once she started grabbing his tail and reaching for him. You just never know how dogs will react. I know he's a gentle soul, but you just never know. So I'm glad his reaction is to run away.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's going to be a big year this year, state election, March. I mean, you've been doing state politics for a long time. Did you just kind of fall in that through your career, or did you always take an interest in that?
I've always had an interest in it. I think my first job in media was at Sky News, and I was producing in Sydney, and then they sent me to Adelaide for a reporting gig, and so I've always been in and around politics from then, and moved to Channel 7 and then ABC and now over to AA. So I've always had an interest in politics. So it was very happy, convenient timing when we fell pregnant with Molly, and I knew I'd be able to cover the federal election last year and have her in between and cover the state election this year. So it's worked out very well for me.
Yeah, well, watch this space. So besides state politics, what do you hope your show will bring to 5AA listeners this year, and sort of what sort of things have piqued your interest over the last 6 months?
Yeah, we'll be making a couple of little changes, introducing some new guests and some new segments. But for the most part, the people you've come to know and love in the afternoons will still be there. Dr. Derek, Richard Pascoe, Chris Jarmer on a Friday when he's back. So we'll still be having our regulars. Phil Hoffman. Oh, there's Molly. She's waking up.
Oh, she has? Oh, disaster.
Hello,
is she okay?
No, she's always smiling after. And there we go. I'm getting a big smile. Okay. She'll be hungry soon.
All right, I won't keep you too much longer.
So you'll still have your favourites in the afternoons, but there'll certainly be some extensive coverage of the election. There's a lot happening internationally as well, so we always cover off on that. And some of the lighter stuff, we'll be having some fun along the way, and as you know.
And I can't. So you've obviously been doing it's Monday, your weekly state politics segment with David and Will, starting next week on Breakfast.
Yep.
Great. Now, and I can't.
7:30 Monday, we'll be back.
Great. Now, I can't let you go, Stacey Lee, without chatting to you about some very important topics. Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl album. Discuss, because we haven't discussed Tay-Tay.
The big
did you
stuff.
like
Here
it?
we go.
Yes.
I was waiting for Writers' Week, Health Precincts. I don't know what I was waiting. Venezuela, Iran. No, but the big stuff. Life of a Showgirl. Loved it. Bit of a different sound for Taylor. I thought it was a bit more poppy and a bit risque. A couple of the songs have a little bit of swearing in them and some innuendo, but I didn't mind it. She's in a new era.
She is. And also, have you watched the documentary series about the Eras Tour on Disney Plus?
I have, and loved it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the behind the scenes, getting to see her talk to her mum and her dad and her brother. I thought that was really nice to get that more personal side.
And I think, I like her. I'm not a Swiftie like yourself and millions of others, but I just love that I think she's a fantastic role model. She's a hard worker. She's a good person. Her creativity is outstanding. So I think she's a good a good person for people to look up to.
I couldn't agree more. And when I did go to her concert, it was nearly a couple of years ago now, almost 2 years ago, I've never been to a concert like that. Everyone was in such a happy mood. Everyone was positive. We were on the train on the way there, and everyone was sharing face stickers and friendship bracelets and swapping those. There were dads with their daughters, there were mums, there were families, groups of girls, and not one issue. Everyone was polite, letting people in. I'm a bit of a punk rocker from back in the day, so I've been to quite a few concerts in my life, and never have I been somewhere where it was just so happy and positive and fun. And she does bring that out. It sounds crass. People who don't like her, and I understand that. But there's no negativity.
No, and I think it's good to have that in the world, and I think we need that kind of positivity and just fun stuff with all the sort of issues and that's and the divisiveness and the terrible stuff that's happening around the world. So it is a good thing. But a good thing is you're back on Monday. Best
Molly
wishes.
agrees.
Yeah, she does agree. You've already converted her to a Swiftie already.
There we go.
Make sure you tune into Stacey Lee minus Molly on it depends on what happens on 5AA from 1 to 4 on Monday. Thank you, Stacey Lee, and best wishes.
Thanks, Angie. And also just a huge shout out to Lee for doing such a fabulous job filling in and yourself in the recent weeks. And I never had to worry about what would be when I come back, because I know it's in very safe hands, my little afternoons baby. So thank you to you and Leith as well. And can't wait to get back. I'll talk to you on Monday at 7:30 with Dave and Will, and then I'll be on air from 1. Looking forward to it.
Lovely. Thank you, Stacey. Stacey Lee back on Monday.
This week at IGA, there's Bega cheese, grated, slices or block, 500 grams, $9.50 each. Can't believable prices now at your local IGA. Offer ends January 20. Participating stores only. Excludes IGA, local grocer and Foodland.
The Diary of a CEO keeps going where other conversations stop and keeps asking the hard questions worth answering. Keep good company with the Diary of a CEO podcast.
Mazda's 2025 play clearance is on now. Don't miss incredible drive-away deals across select 2025 models. Take on the toughest terrain in the top-of-the-range Mazda BT50 SP. Now from $68,990 drive away. Or get the job done with the worksite-ready BT50 XT 4x4 dual cab from $55,990 drive away. Hurry into your local dealership before they're gone. Priced to clear and ready to move. The Mazda plate clearance is on now. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. See Mazda.com.au for details.
The cost of living is out of control.
But Family First will take the pressure off. They'll cut migration, approve more housing, cut family taxes and slow the race to renewables.
Vote 1, Family First.
Authorised by Lyle Shelton, Family First Party, Norwood.
Go Vita, your local health food shops. With 40 years health and wellness experience and over 300 natural health practitioners specialising in you.
Hi, I'm Sue from Go Vita Semaphore. Relax and unwind with Cleopatra's Magnesium Chloride Flakes, 1 kilo. Save 15%, now $16.95. Cleopatra's Magnesium Chloride Flakes are sourced from the pure Zechstein Sea. Perfect for a soothing recovery bath.
Go Vita, Colonnades, Fairview Green, Marion, Mount Barker, Semaphore and Tanunda.
SA's biggest cover-up has just been uncovered. Who's at the centre of it? Walco, of course. Summer is here, and so is the time to get your new Walco pool blanket. Made from quality materials right here in SA, a Walco pool blanket will keep your pool clean and warm all summer long. Plus, stop evaporation. Uncover the savings now with a Walco pool blanket. Visit walco.com.au today.
It all started in the back shed. Maybe it started early or late. Either way, the Olympic Industries sale means there's no need to wait. With big savings on our entire range of SA-engineered sheds, garages, carports and verandas, you can afford to start something big, tough, or tasty in your own backyard. Start something with the Olympic Industries sale. On now.
Planning your next holiday? The local travel experts at Spark Travel are just a phone call away. Reach out today for a chat and let's start planning your holiday together. Spark Travel, where the journey begins with a conversation. sparktravel.com.au.
Thinking about dental implants but feeling a little nervous? That's totally understandable.
which is why at Burnside Dental Practice, comfort always comes first. We offer gentle sleep dentistry, so you'll always feel calm and supported. Our implants are matched to your smile and made for your comfort, so you can confidently eat, speak and smile with ease. For complete peace of mind, book your implant consultation at Burnside Dental Practice in Hazelwood Park. Visit burnsidedental.com.au.
5AA Summer Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It is coming up to 8 minutes to 4, 8223 0000. You can tune into the Complete Care live stream. That's complete with a K. And see lovely Sam Tugwell and your co-host today. Hi, Sam.
Hello, Angie. We're complete with a K tonight on our show. One of the special Ks, Thanasi Kokonakis, will be on the 5AA Summer Sports Show.
Oh, so disappointing. I bet he's disappointed because he's pulled out of the AO, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
so
that'll be good.
Well, he won't play singles, but he will be featuring in the doubles. As I mentioned, the special Ks. It's been around for, 4 years now? He and Nick Kyrgios, albeit battered and bruised, they're both a little bit underdone when it comes to foot fitness, but they'll be featuring still at Melbourne Park, which is a positive.
Definitely look forward to that chat.
Yes, that'll be coming up. Andrew Russell is he's actually one of the sales reps in our building here at 5AA, Matt Russell's brother, but he's better known. He's famous for that here, but he's a fitness guru in AFL and around the country in sports. So he's going to talk to us about high performance in AFL, particularly because there is a lot of injuries happening in pre-season at the moment, and there's a lot of worry around what's going on with the players' fitness. Are they getting injured for any particular reason? Because there is a plethora of players dropping out of training sessions at the moment with soft tissues and all sorts of things. So we're going to find out what's happening there with Andrew Russell. That'll be a fascinating conversation.
Is it because of the break? Because I heard someone chatting, it might have been Craig Gabriel on the breakfast show this morning, that sort of relating it to tennis players. Is it because they have a bit of a break and then their bodies are just like, I can't do this? Maybe it's similar with the footy players,
that's what we reckon it could be. Andrew's going to be the pro here, so we're going to let him tell us what the diagnosis probably is.
I won't preempt it.
But they have been on a 3-week break, and it's the first week back, and Andrew has been quoted previously saying it's the most high-risk week of the entire year in AFL is the first week back from Christmas break.
Because, I don't know how much exercise you do, but let's say...
I don't want to divulge that.
But if you do sort of have a break, because I've been away a bit, I was doing plenty of walking, but I wasn't doing weights or anything, and I did that the other day, and I'm like, this is hard. This is really hard, and that was only a week. And I'm not I'm not that fit.
Yeah, well,
not a football fit.
Look, it's never easy, is it?
No.
But, I mean, they put their bodies through some high-level testing.
I know.
And they have to get themselves up to be at the elitist of levels. So when you come out of a break and you dive straight back in, it's not like they're doing nothing for 3 weeks over Christmas, but they certainly are doing a program that wouldn't be quite at the same level as what they're going to put them through their paces with at pre-season training.
And they're probably eating a few more jelly babies than what they should.
There might be a little bit of members' time at the cricket, that sort of thing.
Exactly. All right. Well, we look forward to it. I'm looking forward to your chats. Sam Tugwell, thank you. Sam is in at 4 o'clock with Campo. Don't forget to tune in. Always an excellent show for sure. Before we finish up, just a reminder, there's just a few events happening this weekend. Tour Down Under starts, the women's starts, but that means Summer Vines is on. It starts today and it runs until the 26th of January. That's Australia Day, isn't it? So there's lots of events in that area. You can visit the cellar doors, restaurants, vineyards, from long lunches. And also on the days that there's racing, you can go and have a look as well. So you get prime position. You not only get to have a great event at Summer Vines, so the women's Stage 1 race is happening tomorrow. That's down at McLaren Vale, and the Summer Vines will be on. But also on Friday the 23rd, there's the gravel cycling event. And then on Saturday the 24th, there's the men's Stage 4 race. So you get prime view because all the Summer Vines venues are all open, and that will be good. So just log on to summervines.com.au to have a look at the program. Also with Stacey Lee, we were chatting about nap hour. Shannon Brooklyn Parker said, yes to nap hour. Or we could just play an hour of music or even 20 minutes just like and everyone, put the whole live stream on. We can film Stacey napping and everybody. That would be fun, wouldn't it? All right, I am out of here. I'll be back on weekends next weekend. This weekend is Brad and Michael. Don't forget to tune in. Keep the guys busy. Keep Sam and Scotty busy. 8223 0000. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the week. Thank you, Maddie, for the week. Appreciate it. All the A teams will be back on Monday. Whatever you're doing, look after yourself and have a lovely weekend.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sport show. It's the very latest in sport live.